we're live. We are live. Let's get it. Let's get the bread. Right, we'll invite Adam. We'll even invite Brandon. Just give me a sec. Do a little bit of that, bit of this, bit of that, just like guan. Yeah, I'm just gonna move my chair forward real quick. Right, y'all, now we can get to the making of our Deathrun. So let's do it. So pretty much what I am doing is I am creating a Deathrun. If the title didn't explain that already. Right, let's get it. Kevin the Cube Deathrun. Right, so this is it, okay. So I need to test if this level works. The mechanics are there, but ooh, okay, that was okay. That's a bit powerful. More powerful than I was expecting. Let's just say. Oh yeah, that's gonna put you right in the corner there. So let's do that, and then we can delete these two other pieces. But then we will have to move this back also. And not necessarily. Put that like so. Why is he doing that? And then we paste it like that. There we go. Perfect. Come here now. Right. Just to remove this along with it. Put it there, and yeah, you can make that. I think, can you, Nanny? Right. Let's test it out. It should be able to work. Right. Simple jump. Another simple jump. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, okay, I am stuck there. Now let's try that again, because it may work still. Just maybe. Just need to make it so. Oh yeah, 100% you can make that. But can you make this? No, you can't make that, is the simple answer to the question. If we move it a bit closer, see like this, maybe, hello, Nanny? Bit closer, okay? Just a bit, because this is already a hard jump, because the surface you're jumping onto is not the best surface at all. Right, that is, I'm not moving it any closer, because that should be possible. Yep, that is possible. Right. Now, I'm gonna move that a bit further back. Where are all my viewers at, man? Yoy. Perfect. Right, we yeeted it. Jump glitch. Perfect. Good game. Okay, buddy. That's just toxic. Just toxic trooper, man. Yoy. Yep. This jump is gonna piss me off so much when I'm properly doing this later. You'd have to like jump there too. to make sure you don't get hit by the trap. Yoink. Yeah, no. I'm just going to move that to there, potentially. Will that work? Hello, Nanny. Okay, buddy. There's nobody in chat, man. Where the bloody... Okay. I hate this jump already, and I'm testing if the jump will work, and I can't even do the jump because of this stupid glitch. Right. Please let me do the jump now. That's still not possible. I'm gonna put it up there. I don't want to make it too easy, but I need to know it's possible, and this is me, so. Right, surely that's possible. Surely. Yeah, that's gonna be. It's gonna be too easy, that one. Just move it a bit that way. I reckon that should be possible. Hopefully, maybe, Nanny. Okay, this is pissing me off now. Move it a bit back. Okay, because it can't be too hard. Because if it's too hard, then I won't be able to know it's possible. But also, if it's too easy, then it's just easy, innit? Right, but then you'd have to... I don't think that's possible. I think I'd have to move it a bit away so you could bait it. Let's just check. I'd have to move it to like here so you could bait it. So let's just see. Put it on the wall, maybe. Maybe there. Would that work? Yeah, I think that'd work. And then you can go to here, and then you. Yep, that's not possible to make. So we just move it down a bit. Move it back a bit, like that. Hello, Nanny. I've got to think about the traps as well. Are you for fucking real? What the fuck? No. It's not how we roll. Just move it back to about there. Now, is that jump possible? Let's check. Let's check, is that jump possible? And yeet. No, it's not, is the simple answer. Put it there, maybe. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, yep. Okay, buddy. A game. Come on, dude. I'm literally failing at testing my own Deathrun. Yep, that's possible. That is possible. I just did it and therefore it's possible. Yoip! And that is also possible. Right, but is this next jump possible? To there, yoip, yeah it is. Yes. Right, now if we could just bring this one a little closer. Is that possible? Oh, that is not possible. We'll have to move it down a bit. I don't want to make it too easy. Why am I even talking to myself? There's no one here. Yoy. Oh, I reckon you can make that. I reckon you definitely can. Oh, yes. You can make that. Right, and then if we just yoy. Yeah, you can't make that though. Now, can you make this, however? I'd say that's make it. If I could just jump, that'd be great. Yoy. Oh, but then you'd have to like make it inside of there. Is it possible to make it in there? It is possible, But is it possible after making this jump? Yoink. Oh, I reckon, yeah, that is definitely possible. Okay. Right, we need some traps. Lots of them. Even some chili traps. Gonna need some of these bad boys. Oh, that is too many bounce pads. I mean movement modulators. What? Gonna need some of them bad boys. We're even gonna need some launch pads potentially. Add some. Okay. I see how it is, game. Right, so we. Sus, dude. So sus. Right. Anyway, we have what we need pretty much. Let's see. Hello, Nanny. Right, so this is gonna be a shockwave level. So I could just give myself some shockwaves. I reckon. Let's see. Right, you can launch quite a way with the shockwaves. The fact is though, how far can you launch? Okay, yeah, this game's trash. Right, so we'll have it down to there. And we'll have it here. Right, now if I go from here you can launch to about one space more. Right, let's just test this again because we're gonna have to go up again to get back up to there. So let's see if this jump is possible. That jump is 100% possible. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna get James. I'm gonna get James. You know why? Because James is good at making Deathruns, and like, yeah, I'm gonna get James. I am going to get James. Is James even on? I don't think James is on. X on 19 minutes ago. Ooh, 19 minutes. It's not a long time. So I'm just going to invite him to a party real quick. And then it's just going to send the invite like so. And then he might join, he might not. There's potential. There is potential. Right. Anyway. Back to the game. Right. Let's do the one final test to make sure this jump is possible. Yes, it is. And then I reckon I'm gonna have a launch pad there. Right, give me more shockwaves. Right, I'm gonna have a launch pad there. And then you're gonna have to like launch through some shit. This has the makings of a good level. Right, I reckon if I could get another door. Everyone hates doors, so those make it so much harder. Right, so you can launch a lot further than where the doors actually are. Also, this bit is the wrong way around and needs to be switched to red. Hoo, got it at the last second. I reckon that might make it a bit harder though. Having to launch through a door. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. We'll just keep the door there for now. Right, can you launch that high? Let's just have a test. Okay, you know what? That wasn't a good jump. I'd like to apologise. What the bloody hell is wrong with this? Why can't I make that jump anymore? Oh, no, I can. What? I was literally making this jump like 2 seconds ago, and now the game's fucked up. What? Okay. There's something insanely wrong with this game. I'd like to file a complaint. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, I reckon the door should be one more upwards. So it'll be like that, and then the door will be there, and you have to launch through the door. That looks like this is going to be a banger of a level. I can just tell now. If I could just get the jump right though. You can do this all in one jump. This would be so much harder with impulse grenades. Let's get it. Oh, what? Come on, come on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need... Right, we're just gonna do that, okay? I'm gonna make that one a bit higher though, because you've got to do the jump obviously. Right. Now, just imagine that I made that, okay? It needs to go up like 2 more higher, because otherwise you can just escape. You can literally just escape. Oh, that's it. And you've got to go through that door. That is possible. That is 100,000,000% possible. I'd like you to know that. But in the meantime, that should not be there. I'm gonna make this from the highest you can go. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, so that's it pretty much. I doubt you can go any higher than that, just because that's the highest you can go from the launch pad. So that's the highest you can go from the launch pad, so I doubt you can go any further any other way. Let me just turn phase off for a sec. Right, now this Deathrun is looking pretty damn solid. But also, there should be a wall here. No escaping. Right. Now we've done it. Now we have really done it. Right, and then you just launch it. And then you go through, and then you drop, and you don't die, of course. We won't be dying on the job now. I'm going to turn phase back on because I can. Now that I've done that level. And then you're going to hit a bounce pad here. Where are my bounce pads at? Did I not get any bounce pads? What? Hello, Nanny. I'm going to hit a bounce pad here. And then where's the checkpoint thing? Did I not get any checkpoints either? I don't know how many levels are going to be on this thing yet, but there's going to be several. Okay. In fact, no, that is wrong. Whee! And then hit that. Right. Shit. Shit. Why can't I place that there? So that's going to be where that is. And you bounce and then you hit the checkpoint. Boom. I'm going to make this invisible video games. Nobody has typed anything in chat. Well, I don't get why is nobody here. It should be at least too long. There we go. Perfect. And what should we do for this level? Maybe a quad crasher level. But I think this level wasn't really anything to do with the cube. And this is meant to be a Kevin the Cube death run. So I reckon we could potentially use this. We'd have to make it smaller though. Whoa! That's one wide ass boy. Is that the smallest it can go? It looks so weird. Yeah, we're not using that. We can use the cube. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, such a fun time. Bouncy, bouncy. I don't know what the purpose of that wall is, but it's not welcome. Okay. Right. Where's like Harry Kane and Spotted and Justin? Justin's not been here for ages actually. You don't know what I think about it. And then I need to get one of the 3 thingies. Level 3. There needs to be more stuff to do with the cube. Shockwave grenades are like kind of related to the cube because like they're like cube thingies, but like you know the rest of it, and not so much. Right, I'm just gonna put that there. And then we're going to cut it, and we're going to place it onto the wall. Right, perfect. I'm just going to grab a ceiling real quick. Right. Well, I don't. Why is nobody in the live stream? Where is Hurricane? Where is Spotted? Where are all these people? It's so sad. Honestly, making a Deathrun is hard work, and I would like you to know that I need ideas for levels. Interesting. Right, I've just messaged my good friend United Community. Also, we need to make sure that doesn't happen. That should never be able to happen. We're just gonna have to like clog that up. Clog. Right, so my good friend Spotted, I've messaged him, and pretty much he's gonna help and he's gonna give some ideas, potentially. Throw these boys away. Throw these boys away too. Right, perfect. Ahem. Right, why does none of this load in, ever? I don't need these tiny ones. Just carefully nails. Spotted, welcome to the stream. So I'll show you the Deathrun in a minute. I'm just deleting these tiny numbers. The name of the Deathrun is the Kevin the Cube Deathrun, but so far there's not much cube. So pretty much you spawn in this room here. Look, message there, okay? And then, right, yeah, I know innit, no viewers. It's devastating. So I was just like, so this is a troll level because it's just a dead end. You can't even make it down here, because the movement modulator runs out. So pretty much what you've got to do is you go down here and then voila, you have to make it through that door, and next level, level 1. So this is a Kevin the Cube parkour level, so you do that and then you do some of that and then you do some of that too, but you obviously don't do that. You obviously land on that other thing. You land on the other thing, so you use V, and then you're on this, and then you have to. This one is a very difficult jump, and then so is this one, and then you land on this thing. You jump onto this branch here, and then you definitely jump, okay? Never don't jump, okay? So then you have to use yeet, and then this one's quite a difficult jump too, and you just yeet it, and then you don't fall off, but you actually what you do this. You don't do that. Never do that, okay? Just like yeet. And then the aim, you've got to like turn in midair, and then you've got to like get through that hole, and then you're in. It's perfect. And then I'll show you the next level. This one is an ingenious level. Okay, so what you do, you're going to want to do a shockwave, but you're not going to want to do it like that because that was a terrible shockwave. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to like do some of that, and then land on the launch pad, and then go through the. Okay, birdie. You're going to want to go through the door. You're not going to want to do what I just did because I didn't go through the door. You're gonna want to do this, and you're gonna want to land on the launch pad, and then you're gonna want to go through, and then you hit the bounce pad, and then you hit the checkpoint, and that's all I've done so far. So I'm stuck now. I have no more ideas. Yeah, I just was like, I was gonna make a prop hunt map, but then a prop hunt map was too hard. I tried creating a prop hunt, it just wasn't working. So what I did, I just reset the island, and I was like, I'm gonna make a Deathrun, and then I was like, what can I make a Deathrun on? And then I was like, I might as well do Kevin the Cube because like big man Kevin. Yeet. So yeah. Also, did you know there's a way to stand on the cube? Like literally, you don't even have, you just do this. I'm standing on the cube. Look at me, I'm not even bouncing. And now I can bounce, right? Let's go. Okay, buddy. Yeet. 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 I might do a grappler level actually. A grappler level seems good. Maybe. Right. Right. So first of all, we're gonna need a floor. A floor seems a pretty crucial thing to have. So I'm gonna add that floor there. Add one over the top too. I reckon this level should be another troll level. Where I don't know what, but it's gonna be a troll level. Okay, so how many levels? I'm not sure yet. Just like I'll keep thinking for like long periods of time, and as soon as I run out of ideas, that's probably when I'll stop. I think the aim for levels is going to be about 10. I'm going to try and do 10 levels, and then after I've done 10 levels, I'll probably stop if I haven't run out of ideas by then. Right. I might involve Kevin the Cube in this one, just maybe, but probably not. Right, I'm gonna get some of these cube pieces here. Can you get on top of that one? You can. Right, this is gonna be the one, I reckon. So it's gonna be another parkour level, I reckon. Slightly. So we're gonna shrink it a bit. In fact, no, this ain't it, Chief. Okay, I'm gonna do these ones here. Oh yeah, it's just that purple thing. I thought I saw a hole, but it was just that purple thing. Right, so I'm gonna do like just a bit of simple parkour, you know. Add that one there, and then yeet. Okay, right. And then you yeet this one over here, like so. This isn't the main aim of the level, by the way. I'm gonna do something else. And he's gonna yeet to that one, and then I'm gonna shrink this one, so it's like that. That's a pretty shrunken cube. And then that is difficult to land on. This is fun. Right, and then we're just going to grab another one. In fact, no, we're going to grab a normal one. Depth. Okay, that's still not what I wanted. Height. Oh, I can make a flat one pretty much. It's flat. Right. Oh, yeah, that's the one that I wanted. Right, so this one's just flat boy. I'm just going to cut him and put him there. Right, Mr. Flat Boy. And then we're going to have a really small one. Probably about here. Can you make that? You can make that 100%, but it's a hard jump. I'm not going to lie, that's quite a difficult jump. You 100% can make that because you can jump over it. If you can jump over it, that means you can make it, so like... Right, I'm going to begin adding the walls now. Right, now I think what I'm going to do is up here, I'm going to add like another like sort of floor. In fact, here, maybe. Right, so I'm just going to check if this jump here is possible. It is so annoying. It's so annoying because I just keep missing it. This is the pain you have to go through when making a Deathrun. Right, there we go. I made it. Right. And now I'm going to grab another one. And put it about there. And then it's going to start going downwards a bit. So it's going to start just going down ever so slightly. I'll have one there. Ooh. And then, yeah, you can make it onto here. And here, there's going to be an item spawner. Which is here. And it's also going to be invisible during the game. It's going to take 1 second each. And there's going to be a grappler here. Grappler. There you go, have a grappler. Okay, so now it's got a grappler. And also I'm going to start adding the walls now. Right, there we go, we've got some walls. I'm going to add some walls here too. Also, if you're still here, Spotted, there's a new video out on my channel. I actually won, okay? I won a challenge, I beat the challenge, so I'm very proud of myself. And you should probably watch that soon. You don't have to watch it, but I would like it if you did. Right. Gonna have it like that. Right, let's just see. If there was a roof like here, where's the floor pieces at? If there's a roof like over the top here, could you make this jump still? You can. Okay, so at least I know what I can do now. Right, there we go. Got a roof now. Let's just see if this is completely possible with the roof in. Right. Oh, that didn't work at all. What, Nanny? Right, it's pretty simple parkour, you know. Got a wide boy here. Got this ladder here. And then we got the tough one, and then you can just jump to this one, pretty simple, nice and simple. And then you can jump there. Or maybe not. There's going to be nothing in here, by the way. It's going to be a trap room. Right, and then we're going to delete that there, like so. And then we're just going to be like, yeet. And then you'd have to not get hit. I just need to test. this jump is possible. Can you go from here to that one? You can. No, we can't be having that. I'm going to have to put it right here. Is it possible? That one to that one? It's not with the roof. Right, we're going to have to remove the roof, I'm afraid. Right, let's get rid of that roof and let's add another story onto it. And now we're going to need another roof over the top. What the hell? Where the bloody hell have I just gone? Right, let's see. So, we've got jump, 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 jump. Right, you can make it from there to there. Can you make it from wide boy to that boy? You can. No, no cheating. You must make it through all the other parkour first. Right, now can you make it from wide boy to that boy? You can't really. It'd just be easier to do it like this. Okay. Right, I don't think there's any other ways that you can cheat it. And then I reckon what I'm gonna do is just give me that door real quick. I'm gonna add a door here, and then I am going to give myself a grapple. So you'd be in here, and the aim is to grapple through that door, and you'd have to grapple through that door. Right, take me back up here. Let's see if this is possible. Ooh, I reckon that is possible. I reckon that really is possible. It's just about getting the perfect grapple. I reckon if I add a floor outside where the next level's going to be, I reckon you can make it through that. Or maybe, instead of a grappler, I could use impulse grenades. I'm going to do that, I'm going to use impulse grenades. Right, which one's the item spawner? Is it this one? It's not that one. That is an item spawner. I'm going to use impulses. Right, that should be off. And then like so. So if I give myself some impulses, you'd have to then either, you could do the parkour again, and then just like get through the door. Somehow, I reckon you could get through that door. I reckon if you're a good impulse nade jumper, you can get from like, oh, it's the roof again. I'm gonna have to remove the roof again and add another story onto it. I added another one here, which is unacceptable. Can't be having that. Right. Let's see if that's possible now. Oh! That is bloody perfect. That is so perfect that it's perfect. I literally did it first try, so if anybody playing my Deathrun, if you fail that, then you're totally a noob. This is getting fun now. This Deathrun's making it up. Right, so this is going to be level 4, because that was level 3. Simple mathematics. So we just grab a 4, like so. It's going to be level 4 here. Right, again, you're pissing me off, so fuck off. And we're going to put numero 4 right there. And I saw something over here. What is wrong with this? No, it's the trap room, it don't matter. But this one does matter. Change that like so, perfect. Right, so you can make that. Something else that I need to do, I need to go back to this level. I wonder where Harry Kane is. Right, and you do that. Impulse, perfect, right. What should this next level be? Right. Also, I reckon I'm gonna put another checkpoint here. Hello? Annie? There we go, perfect. Right, another checkpoint here, then you do this, then you do that, and then you like that, and then through there, and through there, and then just hit that, and then perfect, boom. Right. Reset inventory, yes. Yes, it should do that. And then this one should also reset inventory. Perfect. Right. Right, just give me a sec, guys. Yes. What? Maybe. Right. Let's see. Just give me a sec, guys. Close that, I'm going to open that, and then I'm going to close that. Perfect, right, we're back, we back. Some on my nose. Right. Is literally nobody on YouTube like this weekend. Like, what the hell? Three views on the revolver only challenge in 3 hours. It's not very good, guys. Come on, dude. And I've had one viewer on this stream who isn't me. I don't even know. Right, what should this level be? Potentially more cube. How small can you make the cube? Oh my god, it's a mini cube. Oh my god. It's so cute. How big can you make the cube? Here on Life's Biggest Questions. How big can you make Kevin the cube? That's one pretty large cube. Got normal Kevin, small Kevin, big Kevin. Gee, yeah, I'm gonna delete this Kevin because he's just taking up too much space. Right. What could I use? I could use a rift because technically Kevin and the rifts are related. Technically. Ow. Technically, Kevin and the rifts are related. So, maybe. Maybe this should be like, I don't know, what should this level be? I really don't know. Honestly, Spotted, if you're still here, please give me more ideas. Alright. Okay. It would appear Spotted is no longer here, and it would also appear that Harry Kane and Justin, they're just gone. Okay, they're no longer with us. Right, what can I bloody do for this next level? Maybe a corn maze. Or maybe this is. These are parts of the cube. These are, and so is that. Right. Right. Get rid of that. Get rid of those bad boys. Get rid of that. What bloody hell is that? Get rid of these. Get rid of these two. Right, what are these? Those are item spawners, those are player checkpoints. So we can get rid of those, right, perfect. Now like we've got the rest of these. Perfect, right. How big is this one? This is quite big. Place it just there. Right, that is actually quite large. What is this one? That's just like particles. Okay, no. No. And then finally, this one. Gotta make sure we keep a check on the memory here. Right. Let's see. Out of this, I don't think I'm gonna use this. I don't think I'm gonna use the rusty stop sign, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I'm gonna keep the skeletons because I might use the skeletons. I'm not gonna use that. No. I might use the boat. I'm not gonna use any of those though. Also, I'm not gonna use that. Right. Let's see about this other one. So we've got some rocks. We've already got these three. I don't think we'll be using any of these, so let's delete them. And then we've got these rocks. That one's already over there, so we don't need that one. So we've got these rocks, and we've got those. We've got more particle galleries, which I forgot to delete. Right, and then we've got this. Let's delete that because we're not gonna need that. Okay. Right. I may use the skeleton in the next level. Maybe. It would depend on the circumstances. What could this level be? Maybe a cannon level? A cannon level sounds quite good. Maybe a quad crasher level or a driftboard level. Or maybe something else. Maybe a maze or something. Let's check something. Oh, I just fell off. Right. I think. Right. So I need to go into here. Where the bloody hell is it? Here, perhaps? Nope. It's quite far down. Aha! Located. Right, so here we have some state-of-the-art corn. Okay. Now, this level is going to be quite different, I reckon. Let's see. 3. So this one should be 3 as well. I can go out another 2 maybe. Right, there we go. And now, instead of having like something to fall into, we're gonna have a cube. That didn't drop properly. Want to play later? We can play now, Swarm, if you would like. Why the bloody hell is that cube dropped all the way down there? We can play now, but if we play now, I'm going to require some help on the Deathrun. Also, Swarm, do you have any potential ideas for the Deathrun? Yeah, that's not going to work. That level is not working as I hoped it would. Maybe one of these. Where's it gone? Where has the thing gone? Are you kidding me, dude? Wait, Swarm, are you on? Swarm, hello, Nanny. Grab one of these. I was gonna copy it here, because apparently we don't have one. So it's gonna be just copy scissors Deathrun. I'm afraid I can't do that because I'm doing a cube Deathrun, okay? Kevin the cube. Whoa, sus kid. Right, give me some corn. Right. Let's add some corn. Am I adding the corn correctly? I think I am. Am I? Hello, Nanny. You know what? I really cannot be bothered placing all that corn. So instead I'm going to do something else. I'm going to check something actually. As soon as it renders in, there it is. Good old Mr. Skeleton. Right, now can you walk through it? You can't. Right, this makes this that makes this skeleton pretty useless. Just gonna save that. Oh, but you can do that. I don't get why you can't walk through it. That makes it useless. What about this one? Oh, you can walk on top of it. Right, I'm liking that one. I don't know. What could we do? This is only level 4. I'm meant to be making like 10 levels on this. Right, what could we do? Apparently that's how high we're doing the wall, because that's what the game says. Right. Today only flintlock challenge? No. No. I refuse. Maybe. Maybe. I might. I like what you, I like your thinking. Maybe. I don't know. It's really fitting because today they unvaulted the Sculpt Revolver. So the fact that I did a revolver only challenge and then I uploaded it on the day they unvaulted the Sculpt Revolver, it's pretty good. Right, how? Right, so it won't. I need to make this like another 2 higher at least. Swarm, come on now. Like, come on now, and then I'll like do it. Like, you can help me with my Deathrun, and then we can like play. I might do your flintlock only challenge. It depends. It depends. Okay, yeah, let's do it, Swarm. Come on. Come on, Swarm, you can do it. Right. Can this now launch me over the wall? No, it can't. Perfect. Right. Now I put the roof on. I don't know what this level is going to be yet, but potentially it can be a cube level. Right. So. I have. I don't know what I could do for this level. Swarm, do you have any ideas? Also, Swarm, get on, man. Get on Fortnite. Right. Maybe a corn level. Maybe, just maybe. It depends. Maybe. Can you do that? Oh, you probably could. Wait, I have an even better idea. Right, so you can do that, right? I have an idea of what this level can be now. Hello, Nanny. Right. So, put a door there, and then I'm going to create multiple of these, and only one of them is going to be the right way. And in fact, the door needs to be there instead. Instead of there. Right, so this one's going to be a troll level. Whee! And that's either going to take you to death, or it's going to be the correct way. And then I'm going to do the same on each of the 4 sides. This is going to be an okay level. Right, let's just test if these doors work. Yeet. That door should work, but I'm not sure if it does work. I need to test. Test. That door should work. I'm pretty sure that door will work. You know what, come here. I'm going to take this thing and move it across ever so slightly. And it's the wrong way around. There we go. Right, can you still get into this door by it though? Ah, it's so annoying because I know for a fact you can do it. It's just this level's gonna piss off so many people. Right, so you can get through that one doing this. So I think that's gonna be the actual exit. Can you get through any of the others? I reckon you could do that. I reckon you could 100% get through that. Let's try it. You can do that. Holy shit, you can actually do that. That is the way out. That is definitely going to be the way out. Oh my god. You can almost get through that one too. Ooh, I reckon you can make that. I reckon you can make that. You can. Holy shit, you can. Whee! You can make these. So you can, yeah, I think you can make all of them. You can systematically make all of them. Except maybe this one. This one over there, that's the hardest. So I reckon that's the one that's going to be the right way. And then all the other 3 are going to be the wrong way. Right, yeah, let's do it. And then you like fall down 1, and then that'll just be, you'll just be just dead, okay? The answer equals death. And then we just chop it up. And then you just don't know what you got yourself into, okay? Because you're dead straight away, so. It's going to be the same story on this side. You're on. Swarm, I'll invite you. Get in, lad, get in. Right. Wait, I'm in game chat. Give me a sec, Swarm. Hello, friend. Wait, my push to talk's on. Jesus Christ. Wait, Swarm, can you hear me? Yay, Swarm's here. Finally. The stream has been a bit boring because it's just been me talking to myself like a retard. But now that you're all here, so Swarm, welcome to the Deathrun. Yeah, I was bored, so I started making a Deathrun, and then the Deathrun was actually quite good, so I just kept doing it. I reckon this way is going to be the right way, and it's going to go on for longer. Yeah, Swan's here.
I'll try a different.
Wait, I'll give you edits. Oh, you've already got edits apparently. Cheers.
I haven't got any burgers, mate, so don't pay.
Right, you've got edits. So, pretty much, just don't do anything, just fly over to me, okay? Deathrun is brilliant so far. Shit, I fell out. I fell out while I was trying to put some ketchup on my plate. So you can make every single one of these. But that is not the thing that I wanted. That is an item spawner, not a checkpoint. But that is a checkpoint. So it's going to be level 5. As well, at the end, what I'm going to do is like I'm gonna make it so that you win the game by killing cube monsters, and you've got to kill like all the cube monsters at the very end to win. So it's a pretty good idea, I reckon. I don't get why nobody's in my stream. It's been so boring. Right, so this is where you're meant to go. But I am now kind of out of ideas. This level's a bit simple. You can make that. I made that, so you can make that. I think try jumping. You can make that.
If you redeploy.
I might turn redeploy off. I probably will actually. I reckon you can, yeah, look, I just made it. So yeah, it is makeable. What can I do for the next level?
I know.
I reckon there is Swarm. I reckon there is. Follow me. So there's these like rocks and stuff over here. So these are like all the cube galleries. So we've got like these rocks and stuff. We've got like over here. We've got like the cube island and the shards and stuff. So like I'm just trying to make a Deathrun like just with these things to make levels. A lot of the levels have been parkour based, but like, are you good at like placing corn to make a maze? Because that could be a level potentially. I couldn't be bothered doing it either.
No, don't. Like we have to trigger it, trap. We have to trigger it.
Yes, that is a good idea. Let's do it. Oh no, we don't want any buildables. unfortunately, I am awful at trap bait, so I'm gonna have to put in a way to cheat this level, because otherwise I will not be able to do it. Wait, it's Sunday today, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Make sure they're on the roof as well. Okay, buddy. I think that's this level done. We need to find a way, we need to make it so that there's a way for me to cheat this level, because otherwise I just simply won't be able to do it. Shit. There we go. Right, so you start here and then we need to remove this doorway because you won't be able to do that otherwise, maybe. I have an idea of something else we can do though. Okay, good. Add some of those bad boys in. In fact, is that possible?
I don't think so.
I reckon you could maybe do it if you've got a movement modulator. Oh shit.
I was see. I can try it.
I don't think it's possible. I think it's possible, but we have to have a movement modulator to make you go faster. Oh. Right, I'm gonna add a movement modulator.
No.
Right.
First I'll try it. Let me try it first.
10 seconds and it's gonna make you go super fast. Right, I reckon, can you make it?
This is my traps.
I reckon we might even have to like we could try like well I reckon we will do it for 10 seconds, but like here make it like go a bit extra and then like have one of them stop things. How what is it? What's the stop thing where it just like stops you moving?
Okay.
So yeah, that's just a normal one. I'm gonna put it here though instead. And then I'm gonna put a thingy here. Wait, is it possible, like with the speed thing? Swarm, where has the speed thing gone? Swarm, this is not possible without the speed thing.
It is possible.
I swear it's not. Anyway, it's possible for me now, okay? I'm able to do the level now. Shit. What the bloody hell? Why has it placed it there? What? I have one there. I reckon that is quite cool. This is a very cruel level. Ow. So we're both getting hit back here. No, the thing ran out. Right, so I reckon that's that level. Right, I'm gonna go and get a 6 for the next level. Right. What the bloody hell? What have you done? Where even are you?
I'm just switching teams.
Where's this music coming from?
No, Ben. I need to hide it.
Stop. Halt, criminal. What the bloody hell is wrong with this wall? Perfect. Right, Swarm, what can we do for the next level? Ahem. Swarm. Try like doing the whole thing.
I'm stuck.
Respawn, respawn.
Please give me a bit.
Try the whole thing out. Try the Deathrun. Swarm, you're going the wrong way. That's a dead end. Swarm, it says some levels are trolls. Swarm, are you ready? Watch this. Swarm. Swarm, are you watching very carefully? Level 1. Okay, now that's just cheating. That is just cheating. Oh yeah, you need shockwaves. I'll drop you some shockwaves. Give me a sec. There, have some shockwaves. Right, you need to shockwave yourself. Go on, Swarm. Yay, Swarm. And now you need to do the parkour. I'll just wait for you up here. Shit. Swarm, come here. Swarm, come here. Right, stay there. That didn't work. Swarm, where have you gone? Right, come here. I'll impulse us up. Swarm.
Nope.
Swarm. You can't cheat it. You can't cheat. Wait, do you want me to impulse you to there? So you skip it. You can't do any cheats better. This jump is very hard. This jump is quite difficult.
It's impossible.
It's not. Right, you ready? You ready, Swarm? Go on, Swarm. Right, you ready, Swarm? Jump. You do it. Where did you go? Wait, where are you? You there?
Banana.
Right, I'll place a floor there so it's easier, okay? Now you just need to jump onto this one here, and then this one, and then you go in there. It is possible. Right, and then you just need to jump in there. Right, and then come here. I'll give you some impulses. Swarm! Swarm! You can't do that. Swarm, come here. Swarm. Now you've got to make it all the way back up here. Wait, Swarm, just jump from here to there. Right. You need to impulse through that door. It is possible. It is possible, because I did it. I'm going to do it with a shockwave, but it's possible. Oh, I just impulsed out the map. There's an incomplete hole. I'm glad I did that though. So you just need to, it is possible. You can legit impulse yourself from here through that door. Because oh. You can do it. Come on, Swarm.
Shut up.
No, for fuck's sake. Right, anyway, those are there. Give me some impulses. You can do it, Swarm. You can legit do it.
I have no impulses.
Well, just watch me, because I did it first try. When I was testing it, I did it first try. Look, I just did it first try again. Swarm, did you see that? Swarm, did you see that? But anyway, come here. I'll impulse you. I'll try and impulse you up. You ready? You ready? Swarm, jump. Okay, you know what, Swarm? You're being difficult. Come here. I shall build you a stairway up there. Are you ready? Go. Swarm! What the fuck? Just go through the door. It's so simple. Swarm. Right, now I have to delete all this. Right, what is the next level? Oh yeah, it's this one. This one is possible. I know for a fact this one's possible. You don't even need to deploy your glider. You can do it without deploying your glider. It just takes a while. It is possible, god damn it.
500 ping.
Look, I just did it. I just did it. It is possible. Tom, do you like some help?
Nope.
we know this level's possible too. Right, and now we're here. I'm gonna give you edits, but if you put one radio, I swear to God. Right. What can we do for the next level?
What do we have this?
How come you've not got codename Alpha? Swarm, why do you not have codename Alpha on? Swarm, where is the radio?
No, I can't show it.
Where is it? Swarm, where is the radio?
I can't show it, I don't have permissions.
You can have it. Wait, just tell me where it is. Tell me where it is and
No.
you can have it. Oh, I found it. I might do a maze next level, but not a corn maze, a maze maze.
Like oh.
Throw one more radio and you're not having them back. I'm gonna be extra cruel. I'm gonna put a door there at the very end of the level.
I still have this one.
What? Yeah.
You have this one?
Right, what can we do for the next level? Swarm, ideas, please. Okay, buddy. Swarm, what are you doing? Wait, why is this one just blue? Right, what is this meant to be?
I'm
Oh,
first.
we could do like a dropper.
Nope.
Did you hear that then? I want to hear that again. Wait, you ready? Oh. Well, hold on. Wait, do like, just put like LT on this floor real quick, here. It did like a weird sound. Wait, remove this floor for a sec. How do I recreate that? Wait, Swarm, stand right there in the corner. Yum. Right, so is this what is this going to be?
Look. You have to jump at it. Easy.
We need a door
Yeah.
in there. We need a fucking door. We need a door. We need to be cool. You can do it because it's on like so many other Deathruns. Swarm, be careful, you just damaged it. No! Swarm, why are you building out of normal materials? Swarm, what are you doing? Right, please recreate what you just did because I broke it. I reckon this might be the last level. Maybe one more level after this. Make the last level the hardest level possible. I'm sorry, Swarm, that was a bit toxic. Swarm,
Again.
can you not fly? Stop it. Bad banana. Please recreate the last level. How did you actually do it? It's like... And then we're gonna put a door there because we're just cunts. How are you meant to do that? Wait, Swan, do it out with red thing. Hold on, I'm gonna put roofs on. Swan, what are you doing? Oh yeah. Yep.
I need to go.
No. Come on, Swan.
We'll play later. Okay.
Oh, Swan. Swan. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Swarm, no. Swarm, stop it. Aha, you have been thwarted. Wait, Swarm, check if this level is possible. Is it possible? I don't think it's possible. I'll remove the door. I'm not that cool. I reckon it's possible right there. Yeah. Yeah. You can get up Swarm. Shit. Is it possible? I don't think this
I need to go.
level's...
Okay.
Okay,
We
goodbye
can play
Swarm.
that later. We can play later.
Yes. Is this level possible though? I don't think this level is possible.
It is. Respawn.
Why?
Just do it.
I respawn? Okay. How did you do that? You don't even have edits. Where is it? Swarm? Where is it?
I need to go.
Swarm, tell me where it is. No. Swarm. Tell me where... Oh, I found it.
On.
Okay, goodbye, Swarm. I think we have to have a movement modulator here. I don't think it's possible. Swarm, this level is not possible, surely. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I just can't do it. Let's try it now. Oh. There's no way out. Yeah, it's possible now. this will be level 7. Wait, apparently Swarm's still in the party. Right, so. Right, Swarm is gone. Okay. Swarm is gone. Swarm's gone. Right, so that's the smallest you can make that. I reckon we do some parkour with that. Okay, good. Can you make that? You couldn't make that. Okay. Right, so we can't do it with this. So this can fuck off. But I reckon I can do a level with this. That's like crawling across this, you know? You get me? You get me, fam? See? You just jump from one to the other. Maybe this one's going to be extra small, so it's harder. Right, can you make those jumps though? Let's have a test run of the level. No, that one, you can't make the first one. God damn, what a level. What a level when you can't make the first jump. Yeah, no. Yeet. Okay. Can you make that? Oh, you can make that. So this is more of the simple level. Le simple level. Apparently I still have one viewer, but I don't know who that one viewer is. But this thing's fucked up again. Why does it just randomly rotate all these things? Does it not know who I am? Right, let's bring one over here. It's apparently as small as it can get. So then you'd have to jump from this one to this, and then it'd launch you like somewhere over there. Right, perfect. what if none of it was as it seemed? Take me back. No, where did that thing go? Oh my days. Wait. And then I'm gonna have a doorway there. A doorway that you have to launch through. But obviously it's gonna be the other way around because red. Try that. Yeah, you can't go above that, so as long as it's the other way around.
Alright, well you need to get ready to go back in a minute.
Yeah, so we're gonna make this like this. Still get above that. Yeah, you can't get over that, so which one has the hole in it? This one. So yeah, that'll be another one. And then we're going to put that there. Right, anyways guys, because nobody's here, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks for watching, even though nobody watched.